Hi, welcome to Yoga with Liza, night 49. So, here in Pennsylvania, the last 2 days have been absolutely magnificent. Absolutely beautiful. The weather is gorgeous, and I'm sure people are hanging outside and having lovely um, family sessions out in the sunshine. And I saw a friend's post yesterday. Nina, she busted out of quarantine. It looked like a perfect day to do that. And I am. Today, this afternoon was just as perfect, but yesterday morning was beautiful as well. And so I put in the comments tonight almonds. And hi, Joanne, good to see you. Roxanne, good to see you. And I put in almonds because there's a sweet almond oil that has a relatively low molecular weight. So tonight, adults were doing gentle restore. So get your pillows, your bolsters, your blankets. I'm going to put my blanket out all the way out on the mat. It makes things absolutely soft and cushy. And if you don't have blocks, you can use the little sofa cushions and the blocks. And I'm bringing in a couple of extra blankets and my little bolster here. I'm going to use the little bolster and the blankets tonight. You can use your bed pillows as well. I have those in the other room. I'm going to light the candle. 8 o'clock meditation for people all over the world. Okay, so going back to almonds. Almonds nutritionally are a protein. They have some chemical in them that makes them good for our cardiovascular system. So maybe you sit on your bolster and let your knees come down, and that's a comfortable position. Maybe you say, that's not so comfortable, I'm better off being on the mat. Maybe you take your sofa cushions or your blankets and put them under your knees in support as opposed to lifting the hips up. See what's more comfortable for you. So then and I see a comment, so I'm going to check and make sure that that I'm not being told. Cindy, I appreciate all of you too. And I know that um, I'm having fun in rotating everything. So, and next week, or maybe the week after, I downloaded a new book on yoga nidra, Nidra, which is a yogic form of relaxation that I think we do pretty much in Savasana, where we allow our muscles to come completely at ease. Anyway, it's a different form of meditation. So I'll either do it Friday night or Sunday night, a week or 2 weeks. So it's challenging me to keep my skills sharp and go back and relook up things and maybe come up with some new ideas as well. So with almond, back to the almond. So, almond oil is a cold pressed oil, which means they put the almonds through a press and literally squeeze the oils out of the almond. And so you can cook with almond oil, you can put it into your smoothies, you can use it on your face or your skin, and your skin is going to absorb the nutrients then out of the oil into the system. Um, Again, almonds have been found to be really good for the cardiovascular system. Eating 5 to 10 almonds a day can shift things in the body to help the cardiovascular system. Um, People say, oh, but nuts are fatty. But our bodies need healthy fats. Our brain, the case around our brain called the blood brain barrier, is made up of healthy fats and cholesterol. And we need the healthy fats and cholesterol that we get from foods, not the cholesterol that comes from the liver when we're stressed out. And oops, okay, now I have to say love, love, love to cancel out that other word. Um, but part of my doing classes in the evening is to help us get to a place where we can have a peaceful, healthy night's sleep. Um, and knowing that some people go to bed much later, some people are going to bed right now because they get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Um, so it's a good unwind from the day and letting go of that which no longer serves us. Almonds, we also have almond extract. And I happen to love the smell of almond extract. And even more so, I love the taste of marzipan, which is a ground almond paste that I first had in Germany and Finland. And they make little marzipan candies where they grind up the almonds and mix them with sugar and whatever else. Um, and sometimes it's just plain ground almonds. I love marzipan. I am a big fan of marzipan. That's a taste, a flavor, a scent um, that is very comforting for me. Oh, little girl, you have to keep your tail away from the candle. Now you know how to go in between the curtains. Yes, and there is no Wizard of Oz behind the curtains in this house. What you see is what you get. Um, so, other things about almonds, anybody who's watching, if you have ideas or tips of healthy things for almonds, slicing up the almonds and putting them in with green beans. Um, there's almond flour now. If you're paleo or gluten free, many people use the almond flour as well. So the almonds are a good source of nutrients that we can add into our diets. It's a nice scent in the oil or the extract. Um, so just something to think about. And every night I'll be picking a different essential oil, plant, or food to talk about as people are signing on and we're getting ready for class. So it gives me a neutral, interesting topic to talk about. So for the kids tonight, um, let's see how much we can remember of our Gentle Good Night series. And I am going to say hello to Henry. Henry, where's your head, your eyes, your nose, your mouth? Kisses from Grandma, because Henry's one of the ones who's going to bed right around now. Wyatt, Ricky, Angelo, love you dudes. My favorite hand mudra, and you guys know this hand mudra. I love you. Jace, Cora, Ava, Maya, Braylon, Harper, love y'all. Anna, Olivia, Scarlett, L'Oreal, Jason, and James. Weston, Carson, Owen, KK, Dylan, Nina, Lucas, Jason, Emrys, Jensen, Manny, Zenaida, and Kyra. And I know that we had a couple of birthdays again in the neighborhood. Happy birthday to everybody whose birthday is today. And somebody's birthday is today who comes out for yoga. And now I'm blanking because I would shout out to so and so, your birthday's today. And I sent you a birthday wish this morning. So you know who you are. And so if we're on the mat, maybe we tuck our feet back behind, squeeze our palms together, push ourselves all the way up into stand, bringing our arms wide, coming into our sun. And as we come into our sun, thinking of maybe 3 things that we're grateful for today. I'm grateful for the sunshine. I'm grateful for the sunshine. I'm grateful for the sunshine. And so, in years gone by, when we used to hang our clothes outside, we always wanted to hang them in the sun because the sun helps to purify the clothing that's hanging in the sunshine. And 20 minutes of sunshine can boost the immune system, blah, blah, blah. I posted that one too. And then bringing our heels in and our arms up and coming into cloud. And in cloud pose, we're grateful for the rain. The rain brings us water for the plants, water to drink for us. Breathing into it. And straightening the legs, bringing ourselves into star pose. And many people have said, you know, through the night they're seeing things in the sky that are moving faster than satellites or stars or airplanes. And I know that our military has been flying to show respect to those who are working through this time. Bringing our hands up overhead, bring our shoulders up to the ears, bring our feet in. So we're scrunching our shoulders up. Now bring our shoulders down. Feel our scapulas, this bone, feel it come down and make space. Put our pointer fingers together and arch over to the side, coming into half moon. Breathing into it. Inhale, coming all the way back through center, arching over to the other side, coming into half moon. Now from half moon, we're coming into bird. So I'm turning as I straighten myself up. I'm planting my left foot, bringing that right foot back behind, and I'm soaring out into bird. I'm bringing my right foot back to the earth, planting it, bringing my arms back out in a T, bringing the left foot up back behind, Coming into bird, soaring into it, breathing. Bringing that left foot back. Inhaling, bringing the arms back overhead. Exhale, bring our arms back to heart center. One more time, sweep them out. Great big sweep up. Exhale, bring them down to heart center. Shift the weight to the left foot. Pick up the right heel, bring the knee to the right, and this may be your tree. Maybe you come into a deeper tree, breathing into it. I just told myself, my grandfather would be telling me, don't touch your face. You'll get pimples or warts or whatever he would tell me. Bring that foot back down. Shift the weight to the right foot. Pick up the left heel. Bring the knee to the left. And gently pick up the left foot. Bring the foot into the, coming into our tree. So maybe your toe is still in the mat. Maybe you bring it up a little bit higher. Breathing into it. Bring the left foot back down. Come wide. Ready, Wyatt? Here's our ladybug. Come on down into ladybug. Good job. Breathing into it. From ladybug, bringing our hands out in front. Bring ourselves around and do gentle cow, cat, cow, and cat. And cow. Gently push back into child's pose. Maybe we keep our knees together, reach our arms out in front. Gently walk our hands over to the left. Walk our hands all the way back through center. Bringing the hands back out in front. Plant the palms, thumbs point each other. Maybe you shift over to one side to come into seated. Maybe you come back, push back, downward dog. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk ourselves through center. Bring ourselves back down. Come up into boat. I'm rowing my boat. This is an option for the grown-ups. Bringing the soles of my feet together. I'm coming into my cobbler, my butterfly. And from butterfly, we're transitioning from Kids Goodnight Flow series into Adult Gentle Restore series. And so tonight we're going to start in Supta Baddha Konasana with the bolster behind our back. And so if you have a wall or your sofa, can use the sofa for this. Bring a block up against the wall or the sofa, and then bring the other block out in front so we can put the bolster. And I know some of you have bolsters, and I know some do not. And then, so we're making a lean-to here. And if you don't have a bolster for your lean-to, you can build up bed pillows, sofa cushions. Folding a blanket is not necessarily sturdy enough here, but you could do that as well. And then I'm going to take my blanket and make my long rope-like piece, and I'm putting my spine to the base of the bolster. And some of you maybe have done restorative classes before. You may know the way right there. And then I'm wrapping the blanket under my knees. And I may take a second blanket, or if you have a second bolster, and bring it under the knees. So as I bring the soles of my feet together, the blanket supporting my feet, and my knees have something to rest on the side. Maybe you take another pillow or towel for the nape of your neck. Maybe you simply rest your head along the back of the bolster. And bringing our palms up. And I wanted to start here because this is a heart opening pose. And I talk about heart opening all the time. Heart chakra opening. I'm not doing psychic surgery. We're talking in an expression of the chakras and emotionally opening ourselves to love and happiness and peace. And so as we're here, and if you have a second set of blocks or pillow, you could put one under your arms, and maybe sandbags or gentle weight in the hands. And we're gently breathing in love, exhaling anything we no longer need or want or serves us. And inhaling peace, harmony, any love emotion. Coming into that 8 count breath, inhaling 8. Maybe you hold it for 8, exhale for 8. Maybe you hold it for 8. Maybe you're simply inhaling for an 8 count and exhaling for an 8 count. Do what's right for you. Gently, mindfully bringing our knees together. Take the blanket out from underneath. And I'm going to fold this one back into a square so that when I come onto my side, and I'm going to bring the bolster back down to the earth, and then covering my legs. It's a little bit chilly. As beautiful as it was outside, this is the coolest room in the house. And I picked it because summer's coming. Bringing the bolster to my hips and gently walking down. And maybe we're looking in the same direction as our knees. Maybe we pick up our head and look in the opposite direction. Bringing our chin, I'm coming back looking. And again, bring yourself back into your meditation of breathing in love, exhaling that which no longer serves us. Or maybe you choose to say your mantra. Maybe you're saying, I am home, or Om, or whichever one works for you. Breath. Gently picking ourselves up. Maybe you simply bring your knees over into the opposite direction. I'm flipping sides so that I can still easily see the camera and the clock. And so, again, rearranging here. So, I'm going to take my blanket and bring it in between my knees. My hips are coming the parallel part, and I'm wrapping myself up in my cover blanket because I want to stay warm. I'm bringing my stomach down onto the bolster, and my cheek, my arms are gently resting on either side. And I'm bringing myself back into my meditation, inhaling love, exhaling that which no longer serves me, or maybe simply coming to my mantra of Om, or I am home. Breath. Okay, this time, gently walking our arms up. Leave our feet as they are, but change our bolster so that it's long ways, And the left arm, the arm, your bottom arm comes out as if you're threading the needle. And maybe you let your head come down to the mat. Maybe you use your sofa cushion or another cushion to support your head. So the bolster is along the rib cage. And as you come into your whatever meditation you're using, the breath, inhaling love, or your mantra, gently let yourself melt into this, but feeling the rib cage side into the bolster. And if you don't have a bolster, maybe you come into recovery or side lying, bring a pillow out in front, bring that bottom arm through as if you're threading the needle on your side, and put a pillow for your arm. So if having the bolster under your rib cage is too intense, there's your modification. Maybe you can feel this side arch. So we're stretching out the side body. Maybe you bring that arm up and over. Maybe you keep it at the side and melt into it. Gently inhaling. Bringing the feet up. And I'm coming back around to the other side. So for me, my right foot is in the mat. And again, I'm bringing the bolster long ways. So recovery position with the bolster in front or to the side, gently bringing the arms out. And maybe you have a pillow for your head, maybe not. See what feels right for you. And again, maybe we stretch this arm all the way up, over. Feel the side body stretch. Exhale, bring the hands back down, coming into our mantra, gentle meditation. Gently inhaling, bringing ourselves up bringing the bolster back behind our chest, and I'm going to use the blanket under my knees as a gentle second bolster, and then I'm covering myself. So we're coming into a fish. Again, a second heart bench opener with the bolster behind about the base of the scapulas, bringing the arms out gently. You can put a block or something to support your head if you wish, or you can have this great big stretch. And maybe we do the open and closing of our mouth. Close the mouth and swallow. Okay, so from here, moving the bolster down by our hips. And so maybe as we come with the bolster by our hips and use it to lift us up for restorative bridge pose. Maybe you use your folded blanket under your hips or a block. And for me tonight, that bolster is just a little bit too much under my hips. And so I'm choosing to take my little blanket here and fold it and fold it and then bring this down by my hips, and I'm making it long ways and gently putting that along my hip bones and coming into my restorative bridge so my knees are bent. Gently breathing into it. And of course, if you want, you can lift up and do your muscular bridge. And I'm just bringing the blanket up again because it's chilly. Breathe in love, let go of that which no longer serves us. gently take the bolster or the blanket, and if you have the blanket, maybe you leave the blanket, um, and spread it back out. Take the bolster under the knees and gently then let the knees drop to the right, opening the arms as we look to the left. And maybe you come into the twist without the bolster. You can keep your knees together, or you can bring your feet wide and make it more of a hip opener. Breathing into it. And maybe you look the opposite way. I'm doing this so I can see the camera and the time. Bringing our hands back in. Bring our feet to center. Reset the hips. Let the knees drop to the opposite side. Maybe bringing the arms back out in a T. Yet another. Coming back into our breathing meditation. gently bringing ourselves next to the sofa, the chair, legs up the wall. So finding ourselves in our most comfortable legs up the wall. I like keeping the blanket over my feet, making it like a cocoon as I bring my hips to the wall and gently bringing it up, bringing the feet up. I'm covering up my arms. I'm keeping the warmth in and breathing into it. Maybe you choose to hold and legs up the wall tonight in place of Savasana. Maybe you choose to gently bring yourself down and stretch flat out onto the mat, coming straight out into your meditation pose. I like to leave my feet up against the wall sometimes. That's nice and grounding. Bringing the palms up or down, you can feel rooted into the earth. See what feels right for you. Or bring them up so that you're open to receive the abundance from the universe. Inhaling love, peace. Exhaling that which no longer serves us. Coming back to the mantra, I am home. Gently wiggling our fingers and toes. Stretching our arms up overhead. Bringing our knees into our chest, giving ourselves a hug. Gently rolling onto our right side, unless you're pregnant, and then you come onto your left. Bringing ourselves back into easy cross leg. Taking a moment, I'm beaming out Reiki energy. If you wish to join me, hold the distance symbol in your head and beam with me. If you wish the energy to pass you by, ask it and it will. Bringing our hands back to heart center. Thank you for practicing with me tonight. May the light within me salute the light within you. And when we are at this place, we are truly all the same. Namaste. Be happy, safe, and healthy until we meet again. I'm bringing this down so that I can put and give a shout out to everybody, and thank you for coming. My glasses are upstairs, so be patient with me while I'm reading. Nina, thank you. Joanne, thank you. Whoever signed on first, I can't see you. I said thank you before when you first came on. Nina, Ethel, Sarah, Richard, good to see you. Georgia, good to see you. Michael McGinnis, good. Henry was there. Anna, thank you. Jeff, thank you for being there. Carol, thank you for being there. Linda, good to see you. Thank you. We'll meet up. I'll call you after class, Linda. Thank you. Nancy, good to see you. Sharon, good to see you. Susan Lynn, good to see you. Cheryl, good to see you. Evelyn, good to see you. I want to connect with you too, Evelyn. And Donald, good to see you. Karen, good to see you, cuz I love you. Everyone be happy, safe, and healthy until we meet again. I will be here tomorrow night, moving and grooving. Thank you all. Enjoy the sunshine if we have it tomorrow.